Hi there, I'm Tom and welcome to a Newb Improves, quite possibly the most optimistically named series on YouTube. Today we are back playing Titanfall and I've kind of decided that at the moment there's not really any point in me trying to do any more challenges until I've got the current ones sorted out. And so yeah, at the moment I'm just kind of practicing what I know already as opposed to trying anything new, and it's going fairly well. Except that I just got owned there because I was too cautious, but yeah, I've had some good games today and I've had some bad games. I think there was only about 500 people in my area playing, so matchmaking this morning was particularly bad. And yeah, that's it. There is some other changes which you will probably notice if you look at the video length. It's only about 10 minutes long, and that's largely because I got a lot of feedback on my channel saying that the content I was producing was too long and I should try some shorter stuff or some edited stuff. So instead of basically showing 3 games, I'm just going to be showing 1, and hopefully I'll be able to sort of really focus on the content. I won't get to the point where I'm struggling for things to say. And I can also talk through some of the mistakes I made as and when they appear. At the moment, I'm kind of doing slightly badly. I want to be doing a bit more. That's not too bad. That kill there was pretty good. But then, oh yeah, the smart pistol. That's going to be getting me a fair bit this game, I think. And as you probably saw from the score screen there, there's one less person on our team than there is on the other team at the moment because they haven't connected in yet, or they weren't added into matchmaking. So got to be a bit careful. And they had 4 Titans down already. They now only have 2 Titans down, and I'm about to drop mine to sort of make up for that.
It's on the way. Stand by for Titanfall.
Yeah, the aim there was kind of bad, especially since I knew there were smart pistols on the map, but basically what I could have been doing there is switching between scope and no scope, because if I'm scoped it takes me a lot longer to track a target, and if they're moving quickly then scoped really isn't going to do anything for me. But at the same time, if I'm not scoped then it's less accurate. So I've got to be careful about how long I spend in scope mode and how long I spend trying to track the target. Yeah, there's a lot of pilots here that are just gonna completely wreck my Titan. And I got a termination there. I keep calling them executions, but execution is more when you walk up behind someone and melee them, and you get an execution animation, which is all very nice, but it makes you incredibly vulnerable. And I put my cluster rocket in the wrong place there. It's sometimes hard to keep track of who's friendly and who's enemy, especially when some of the time it messes up and doesn't show their health bars. Yeah, I know there's someone up there, but I don't have any weapons suitable to actually get them down. Like, there's nothing to target my cluster at, and the quad rocket just doesn't kill pilots. Like, if you kill a pilot with a quad rocket, you probably got lucky. And I've only got one Titan on, but yeah, I'm really struggling now because every time I get near a Titan, one of the pilots just starts wrecking me with the arc grenades. I think everyone on the enemy team has arc grenades because there's just so many of them. Oh, and arc mines. Yes, they have arc mines, which are also highly effective against Titans, although I've never really seen them used in that way before. But I haven't been doing too bad. I still have my original Titan, I believe, and I managed to get that kill finally. There we go, and that's another Titan. They've got 3 Titans on the field. They are doing really well as far as that's concerned. Okay, make that 2 Titans on the field. And we've got... well, we have 1 and 1 ready to go now. Yeah, there we go. We've got 2 and they've got 1. So it's starting to even up, but... yeah, sometimes it just seems like no matter what I do, the enemy team always has Titans. And... they're probably up there, yeah. I couldn't find out where that pilot is, but there's actually a slight ledge there that I didn't know about. And I think they move around a lot. So it was kind of bad luck I didn't see them. At least I didn't keep myself exposed for too long and get myself killed. This match seems to be all about the kills that almost happened, although that kill actually did happen. That one not so much. Not my best positioning. Now let's... I don't know what I'm doing here, I just, for some reason I really wanted to rodeo them. Oh well, at least I caused them to pop their smoke. And that's not good. I'm always doing that. I throw my arc grenades wrong and then I just get blinded and die. Oh well, another Titan in. Hopefully I can get to it before... yeah, there we go. That's always the thing. I'm always kind of vulnerable when I'm waiting for my Titan to drop. I think this match pretty much was defined by the Titans. I'm not sure what's going on there. Maybe sometimes the Titan timers are a bit different, but because I know you can do that in custom matches, you can set it so that the Titan timers are different and the respawn timers are different, and make all sorts of different different map types and different game types, and just have fun if that's what you like doing. If you want to always have Titans, then you just go and do that. I think they clustered me, but I didn't remember getting 2 of those, but that's another termination. I have been thinking about changing my Titan layout. Maybe I'll play around with that a bit later, because definitely the quad rocket isn't suited to me, and if I can teach myself how to get rid of pilots without using electric smoke, then that would definitely be an advantage to me, because then I can use the... I can get rid of the electric smoke ability and add something a bit more useful in there. And I've also... oh yeah, the vortex shield or the particle wall, I think they would be good to play around with. Anyway, that was a fairly good match. I didn't do perfectly, but I did well enough, I think. and it's all practice, so hopefully I can keep doing this, and the only challenge really will be to keep thinking of interesting episode titles. Just watching the replay here, I think the other members of my team did an awful lot better than I did, because we're, what, 70 odd points ahead? Anyway, that's the end of the video, so I'll start wrapping up by saying thank you very much for watching. I appreciate every single view, and if you like the video, please leave a like in the comment section below. If you... a like in the comment section? No, that's not going to work. If you like the video, please leave a like below. If you have any comments or any tips, then please feel free to comment below. And if you want to see more Titanfall every Wednesday and Dota every Saturday, then please feel free to subscribe and get that directly to your feed. Until next time, don't feed the trolls.